We did it. And when I say we, I really mean you guys did it. The other content creators out there that are spreading the word on this did it. As a team, we all have done this. I have never seen such crazy, crazy corporate decisions being made, be met with, and then overshadowed and overcome by the community that rose up against it. Oh my God. I'm so proud of you guys and proud of my other fellow content creators for sharing the word out there and not being scared to do it, really being bold and throwing themselves out there. All of us have investment in D&D as what we do, however big or small that is, whether we're just starting out to whether that's the main thing you're doing, you're one of the big dogs, right? I'm a middle dog here, but I did my thing to try and get the word out and make some moves, and it was great to see other content creators make their moves, and it was great to see you guys make moves in ways that crumbled this whole thing out and caused this to happen. Check it out. This is the new Creative Commons situation that they just announced and just released, and player feedback. 15,000 people filled out the survey in a very short period of time that you also had to jump through some hoops to fill out. So props to y'all on that. 88% of people do not want to publish content under OGL 1.1. Yep, I was one of those. I was not going to do it. 90% of people have changed, would have to change aspects of their business. I've already done that, and I'm still going to be making some big changes, but we'll get to that here in a second. 89% of people are dissatisfied with deauthorizing it. Yep, 100%. And then that VTT stuff and not satisfied. The results are clear, all that stuff. I'm going to link this down in the description if you want to check that out. It'll be the top link. But they are leaving the OGL 1.0 in place and is untouched. Boom. They're going to make the entire SRD 5.1 available under the Creative Commons license, meaning that in order to access the SRD, you needed the OGL. But if they update this to where they put everything in the SRD, you don't even necessarily need it anymore. So you get to choose which one you prefer. Done, right? So that saves all the legal jumping around and loopholes and all this crap that's been going on. I'm no legal advisor or anything, and I'm going to be kind of keeping my eye out, because then we'll talk about keeping my eye out here in just a second too. But wow, guys, look at this. They have absolutely, our goal is to deliver on what you wanted, and you've made this entire thing possible. So we'll closing the OGL survey now, and then done. Look what you guys did. So now, where do we go from here? What happens now? So for me, it's too late. They have awakened the TTRPG game design dragon in my heart and soul, and I'm fired up. I am gonna still be creating my new game system. I can't stop. It's too huge right now. With the development that's gone from the like two-ish plus years that have been worked on to where it's at right now after this fire's been lit from all this last couple weeks. I dove hard into it. Me and my team have been full. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I can't wait to keep revealing different stuff to you guys. And you guys have been absolutely amazing with the polls on YouTube, the different video responses on YouTube about my DC-20 RPG game system. It's what's the code name for it right now is DC-20 RPG. Huge response to this and a lot of the big moves and changes I'm making. If you want to check out that video, will also be down in the description of my 10 big game design principles. I made a whole bunch of moves with the action economy system that is absolutely game changing. I'm going to be making a video about that soon, and that's kind of what you can expect from me on this channel right now on the YouTube side of things. I am going to be making D&D videos like normal, but I'm going to be keeping an eye over my shoulder so I don't get backstabbed again here. I'm going to be a little bit cautious with all that, see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But I am still playing D&D 5th edition right now. I'm running Curse of Strahd. The videos for that are on my Patreon. And speaking of Patreon, my Patreon whole situation is still going to be making D&D 5th edition content with some system agnostic applications and stuff. I'm going to be working with my team to make sure that, yes, we're going to still make the D&D 5th edition content, especially now if this is all looking good and true, and in the next couple days it pans out to be true. We're all double checking everything. But I'm still going to be making 5th edition content, releasing every single month, and probably going to have a little bit of a slant in there and dabble in some sprinkles of system agnostic content that we already have been doing, really. A lot of the stuff that I make every single month with me and my team is applicable towards many different systems already. And they're going to be rolling out a ton of stuff for the DC-20 RPG system. All of that's going to be going through Patreon as well. Feedback, beta play testing, early rules access, live streams, all the stuff we've been doing there. So all that's still happening. I think this is a great move that D&D is making with this whole system or Creative Commons thing that they're doing with all of this. I think that's great moves. That was one of the big, huge things that I wanted to see going forward, and kind of solves all my problems with the original 1.0a document, we will see what this means for one D&D. And it really, from what a lot of different people are telling me and from what it's looking like, the new direction of one D&D is probably going to be another edition to further separate itself away from this, because this whole thing unlocked away and all the big things they wanted to do and all the other corporate stuff. I could imagine that now it's probably going to be D&D 6 or whatever, D&D 6th edition, and just that's going to be the next edition, and we'll see what happens when that comes out. I do like a lot of the stuff they're doing. In fact, 2 weeks from now, I'm making a video on the Bard subclass. I took the original and the other one and made my own version of it. I'm interested in a lot of the moves they're making. I think a lot of good decisions are going towards one D&D, so we'll see if some more positive energy can slip into there after this absolute dumpster fire that has been the last couple of weeks. So we'll see what that looks like, and there's the content. I'm going to make sure, actually, another thing is with all this legal stuff and all the SRD and everything they just announced, it actually makes it easier for me to make my game system. There's less legal hoops to have to tippy-toe around, and if they're going to kind of open it up like that, then it's going to be actually easier for me to launch the DC-20 RPG system. So that's super cool. And in this process, I'm going to be exploring other game systems. I'm going to look into Pathfinder, Blades in the Dark. I have a book right there. I'm looking into a bunch of different game systems, because whenever I make my own game system, and as far as I've gotten with it now, at the point where I've now fleshed out the whole thing, I want to look at other game systems and see what interesting things that I can learn from, get inspiration from, and truly make the best possible game I possibly can. That's the process I always use with everything, and just widen my net as wide as I can to really soak it all in. And if I learn some cool stuff, I might make videos about that too, and see if you guys are interested in those type of videos. But expect a little bit more variety, and especially probably right now a 50-50 split between the DC-20 RPG videos. The more love those get, the more of those I'll make, and the other content videos like D&D 5th edition and everything else. So appreciate you guys. We did it. Could not have done it. Literally could not have done it without you guys, and it's been amazing to see the community come together. Because yes, us content creators could make as many videos as we want about this, but if you guys didn't go do something about it, that's on you. So if anyone won, you guys won. And there's the alarm to sound the alarm. The whole thing won. You guys are awesome. Love y'all. Stay creative. Think outside the box. Peace.